There we go. Okay. All right, check it out, gang. We are live now. All right. All right. So if you don't know now, you know. I had surgery on September 15th, man. It's been like 90 days now. I had my shoulders jacked up. I mean, it just started getting worse. And oh, by the way, I'm recording with this on StreamCam Plus. Yeah, you can check the video out. I just previously uploaded it probably like a couple days ago. But yeah, man, I was in the gym. I was just had finished doing about 120 pounds on the press like this. Feeling real good, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling real good. I got up. When I got up, I went to tighten my belt up like this. I pulled like that right there, and in this one little motion, I felt something like a rubber band or something that's got tension on it, like it came off track. I felt a feeling like that, and I was like, I don't know what just happened, but whatever just happened, it didn't feel too good. So at that moment, I was like, I'm not gonna go too hard no more. I'm gonna relax a little bit, chill, and from that moment forward, I knew something was wrong with my shoulder. So I took it easy. My shoulder was stiff the next day. I took a week off, and it still wasn't getting better. So probably about a month later, after giving myself time to heal and whatnot, and going back to the gym, realizing ain't nothing changed, I set the appointment up to go see the doctor, and he did the X-ray. Didn't see anything on the X-ray, so he immediately said, "Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this MRI scheduled." We did the MRI, and after getting the MRI scheduled, he was able to see that I had a tear in my rotator cuff. So the rotator cuff is pretty much when it's attached to the bone. You can see it. This is the rotator cuff, and it's attached to the bone like this. Pretty much the only thing that was attached is each corner was still attached. Everything in between each corner was detached. So yeah, that's how that was. And um, I immediately scheduled surgery. I said, yeah, I want to get this scheduled ASAP. I'm trying to get in there, get out of there. So that's what I did. Um, I got the surgery scheduled for the 15th of September, of course. And yeah, I went in there, got it done. It was a real simple procedure. I was in there at 8:30 in the morning, out of there by noon. And man, they did the nerve block on me. Arm was disabled for 24 hours. I couldn't move my arm, man. I'm telling you, like it was just limp, like limp noodle, man, like limp. And yeah, it was. I was like, wow, this is cool. I don't feel no pain or anything. But after right about 20 hours in, that pain started to set in, and it was horrible. But anyway, right now I am at 90 days recovery. What plus 2 days? The 15th of this month make 90 days, and I'm telling you, man, just some things that I had in place, I guess, to assist me with my healing process. Um, I say probably about right at, well, the first thing you want to do is whenever there's an opportunity, well, the first week, first 3 to 4 days, I slept in my bed with pillows under my upper body. So I'd be slightly inclined, and I slept with my arm like this the whole time. And I sleep on my back. So I don't have any problems with my body moving around and whatnot when I'm asleep. Excuse me. So that helped out a whole lot. And yeah, after that, I started trying to do things without my sling. So like if I'm getting in my car, the first week I kept my sling on, but the second week I would take my sling off and let my arm hang. Because if what you will realize, if you're allowing your arm to stay in that sling all the time, you're gonna develop what you call muscle atrophy. It's like when your muscle kind of like stays at a certain position because you're always in that position. So you want to allow your muscle the opportunity to relax. Just hang. You don't have to use it. Just allow it to hang so that when you do take it out, it don't feel like everything is all cramped up and your arm is stuck like this. Let it hang. When you're walking around the house just chilling, doing nothing, take your arm out that sling, let it hang. As long as you're not doing anything, you got to look at it like this. Okay, it was tore before the surgery. Now it's repaired. It's in better shape than it was. The only thing that's keeping you from doing things is the mental block of damaging it any even further than it was, or causing issues to the surgical procedure, which you don't want to redo again. So that's the greatest fear in your mind, which is keeping you in that sling. But you just got to break that mental block, and just take the sling off, walk around the house with your arm hanging. Just be careful when you're like moving around. You kind of got it, because it is very sore. That's the main thing, man. When you're healing from your rotator cuff surgery, everything is sore. You got to remember they were in there jugging, jucking, jiving, doing all that crazy stuff in there. If you don't know, this muscle right here, they cut this muscle in order to get down in the shoulder, which I didn't know. But I knew something was different, because following the surgery, I look at myself in the mirror and I could tell. I was like, "There's something that's not right about my shoulder. Like, why is this muscle not poking out like it used to?" And it's starting to do what it's supposed to do now. But following surgery, it didn't have this rise. It just looked different. So all of that is coming back now, I see, which I'm glad. And some things that I started incorporating to assist with my surgery following the first week was, you look back in my videos, you'll see I was in the gym like my second or third week. And I show you the things, I believe, yeah, I showed you the things that I was doing in the gym, very light things. I go in there, I do some abs, I do a little bit of leg workouts and things like that. And I do some cable stuff, excuse me. All right, at home for my second week, I was doing the bands. Get you a band, tie it off to something. You don't have to be doing a whole lot. All you got to do, tie it off to something and make little small movements like this. Just got to do something to, like this right here. You ain't gonna be able to come all the way out like that following surgery. Your arm gonna be too sore to hold it out anywhere. Just let your arm hang and just do little movements like this. You ain't got to do fast movements. You just want to put a little tension on the muscles in there. That's all you're gonna probably be able to do following your surgery. You want to do stuff like that. You want to change the position. I'm gonna imitate with this arm. Change the position, and then you want to do like this, little movements. Anything, just you want to hold light tension. You just want to be able to activate those muscles. You want to do bicep curls, because your arm's gonna be cooped up in that sling. So you want to do bicep curls. You want to activate your bicep. You want to do everything that you can with this arm with the sling. Okay, so I was doing all of that, man. And now I can go in the gym, and I'm doing stuff like this now with no problem. Now, following the surgery, hardest thing you could do was raise your arm up. You're not going to be able to raise your arm up. You're not going to be able to brush your hair, your teeth, or anything. This is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be like this. You're going to be leaning over trying to do things with your mouth, because you're not going to be able to move your arm. I mean, you really take for granted the things you can do with your arm until you can't do them anymore. And that's how I felt. I was like, wow. All right, so some things that you want to practice, probably on week 2. Get you a towel when you're drying off. Just use this arm to move the towel to just stretch this arm, because you ain't gonna be able to do a whole lot of anything with this arm. But I was just doing stuff, man. I was doing stuff with my arm, and I think that's what aided a speedier recovery for my arm. Now I'm still healing. Now, things like this, when I'm sitting at a desk on a keyboard, those little movements seem to be the biggest issue still right now. Like, I raise my arm up like this, or lower it down, I might feel a little something in there still. Or when it's right here and I bring it up, sometimes it'll come up no problem, and sometimes I'll be like, "Oh shit, I have to catch it." All right, so it's funny like that, but I came a long way, and I'm telling you, you can do the same thing too. As you can see, I'm able to bring my arm up like this. Following the surgery, I was not able to. It felt like something here was not given enough to allow me to just make one smooth movement. Like, it's gonna feel like you gotta stop right here, because all of this is in the way. But I think it's just a lot of swelling that's gonna still be going on and whatnot for the first couple weeks. So you're gonna have to deal with that. All right. Following your surgery, you want to get you some pure vitamin E oil, and you want to apply that to this scar after, I believe, 10 days, when it's okay to take the bandage off. And when you take it off, my scar actually looked like this at first. and here's what it looked like now on the lower portion. That's because my skin was still stretching. Sometimes I can move and I feel it tingle right here, and it's actually the skin stretching. So that's something that you want to be mindful of. Um, I recommend even after the 10th day, where they say you can take that bandage off, still buy you some magic tape and put over that scar. Okay, put over that scar something to go across it also to keep that skin from pulling against your scar, because that skin is so new, it's going to stretch. Even though when you look at it, you're like, wow, the scar is going to look good when you take that tape off, but it can do like this. You want to make sure you keep wearing tape. I say keep that tape on for at least a good 60 days, because I was still feeling some tweaking right here in this scar area, this tissue area, up to like 60 days, where I can move and I can feel like something that's like a slight rip. It actually feels like a little rip going on. So you want to keep that. You definitely want to keep some tape on there, okay? But yeah, so when you go, I go to the gym. I like to do little shoulder things to incorporate my shoulder. You want to do more stuff with it. You just don't want to go heavy, like band exercise, like I said earlier, um, dumbbells. But starting off, you want to use like a 5 pound. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna want to touch 15 pounds immediately after your surgery. So, but yeah, you'll be able to do simple things like this and it not bother you at all. So yeah. But I just want to come to you and let you guys see my progress. Uh, it is really like 92 days right now. I had surgery on the 15th of September. It's now December 5th, December 17th, and I'm feeling amazing, man. I'm feeling amazing. Thank goodness. I didn't think I'd ever make it to this point where I'm at now due to the way I was feeling. But I'm telling you, it's crazy. Now keep in mind when you get that nerve block, you're gonna be feeling wherever they stick you in your neck, that's gonna be sore for at least a good 2 months. It's gonna be sore. And it's like movements in your neck. You will feel that mess all down your arm. If you could get the surgery without getting a nerve block, go for it. But you're gonna have less pain getting the nerve block. But I'm sure they can do some type of anesthesia. I don't know. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Um, the nerve block just makes your arm dead for like 24 hours. You're not gonna feel any pain with a nerve block, but you're gonna have a lot of soreness in this area wherever they stick you at for at least a couple months. All right. And it's gonna look a little tiny bit swole over here too. But anyway, man, this is your boy C Spec Kurt, man. I hope you learned a little something from the video. Um I try to come back to you in the future, but I mean, I'm healing at a different rate from what the doctor says than most people. So maybe you're not going to be able to do the things that I can do right now at 90 days post torn rotator cuff surgery. But just keep in mind, the more that you do, the more healing, better the healing process will be for your shoulder. Okay. So anyway, this is your boy, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please send up a like, share, subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, about to get up out of here, man. Y'all hold it down. This is your boy. Peace.